I say hi and welcome back to Let's Play Diablo 3 Reapers of Souls. We are in Dalgar Oasis. We are going to locate Sultar Kule, if I remember his name correctly. So, I've been trying to tweak the game settings because now and then my frames per second goes to 8, 11, 9. Screw this. No, I know. And to be honest, I am amazed how crappy this game runs on an 8-core processor. So this is kind of embarrassing for me. So my only other explanation can be that the reason is I'm recording to an external hard drive. That's the only reason. Die? Yes, sir. So the only explanation is that I'm recording to an external hard drive, and pretty much all my recording processes is not even on my computer. I have a Ava Media Live Gamer Pro capture card. So if it's because it's a pass through there, that's pretty weird, to be honest.
May very well be the ugliest creature ever to blight the world with its presence. Bereft of any features aside from its massive jaws, the rockworm appears to be a giant invertebrate. I should like to study it further, but its burrowing tendencies make it extraordinarily difficult to track.
Ooh, I think... Have I had an event before? I can't remember. If not, this is going to be my first event. This seems to be a bit too easy. No, 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 no. Damn it. Well, got 2 waves at least. Screw that. On with the game. Ooh, level 2. They die pretty quickly, to be honest. So, what can I talk about? Well, I can talk about some of my history in Diablo, for example. Well, I can say I've been playing it since Diablo, the first Diablo ever came out. And as you might noticed if you watch my YouTube channel, I got the boxed version of Diablo not long ago, which I've been looking for like, I think been looking for 2 years. Long time ago, I found one who had the boxed version, and I bought it. And then I moved, and some jerk apparently thought, well, it's a box, and he pretty much threw it out, along with a lot of other my boxed video games, and I was pretty pissed after that. But here, I think it's like 3 or 4 months ago, I found one who had the Diablo big box, and it is now back in my collection. And I've been playing that game for I don't know how long, but I have one funny story from way back in the beginning. I was playing with my cousin, and we had no idea of what each of those spells were doing. So the way we did things is we went down, we killed a lot of mobs, we looted till we can't loot anymore. That means our inventory was full. And what we did, we ran all the way back through level, for example, we were on level 6 that in Diablo 1. And that meant we were running through level 4, 3, 2 and 1 just to get back to town to sell all the crap, and then we went back to through level 1, 2, 3, 4 and back to level 5 and continue the game. So you can imagine how long time our game sessions is when we were playing. Oh, we came down here. Mundu. Die. Ooh. Legendary boots. Please be some good upgrades. Ooh. Perfect. It's always nice to get legendaries. Oh well, back to the story. And we basically, every time we had a LAN party where he came for a weekend, and we were always using the first day, that means Friday, to set up the network, because we were using printer cables as a network cable back in those days. So you can imagine that's a long time ago. So we basically always used the first day on setting up network settings and stuff like that. So and then after that we mostly gamed Diablo, and we had a blast. And to be honest, I miss those days. Another story is I was used to playing Diablo with my other cousins as well. And we always took turn for each level we played. So every time he gained the level, it was my turn, and then when I gained the level, it was his turn. And we spent a lot of time in the weekends. So each Friday we went for frozen pizza, cola and chips, and we had a blast every time. So that was fun. And I remember this one cousin, he was the one, come on, what's the freaking my character is stuck. I can't run. Oh, that's better. my character was stuck. Every time I pushed my left mouse button, he was only using his he was using skills instead of running. Oh well, back to the story. I was playing Diablo 1 with my other cousin, and we were playing or battling it back in those days. Not that much though. Oh, story.
We are in agreement. Fool, the renegade, must be stopped. He seeks to duplicate the power of the story. He uses for his own end. He is obsessed with the powers of heaven and hell. Drawing their attention will only bring doom to us all.
And we were playing a lot of. Every time we was at my place, we were playing Diablo 1 and the first game of Delta Force. And it was the same. We took turns every time we died. We changed player, so it was either him or me playing. A lot of fun.
All dangerous demons are large and imposing. The dark imps are little more than children in size, but they possess the cunning and bloodlust of far larger creatures. They take cover in the shadows, emerging only when viable prey wanders too close. Then they ambush, leaving little more than bones behind them.
I'm returning to town.
Oh, well, back to game. The town, I mean. Ooh, it seems my next video is on YouTube now with Diablo 3, so... Well, I'm uploading while I'm recording, and I don't think that's the problem with my computer lagging. Oh, sorry, I'm not gonna sell that. Actually, nah. I'll salvage the rest. The most perfect would be if I found someone with a socket in it. But then again, I think that's pretty hard. Can I even upgrade these gems? Yeah, I can. So we were playing a lot of... Actually, we were... in the end, we were playing a lot of Diablo Hellfire. Because we had a lot of fun locating that cow armor. So... when we were nearing the end and we figured out that there was going to be a Diablo 2, we freaked out. And I must be honest here and say my first version of Diablo 2 was a cracked version. I'm not happy about it. Ooh. Perfect. Yes. Yes, my first version of Diablo 2 was a cracked version. So when we got the knowledge about that there is going to be an sequel, we were pretty much, as I said before, we were freaked out about it. And it was Friday, if I remember correctly. And we had come off school. Sorry, we have a story now.
Joriel is the twin of Andariel. I believe that they conspired together to assist Diablo in releasing Mephisto and Baal, though they had both supported the lesser evils in the past. The Lord of Pain was found guarding Baal's prison, the tomb of Tal Rasha. when he was slain by heroes.
May be strong, but I will. Like chaff before the wind.
Ooh. Well, it was a Friday, and he came home to my place right after school. He came on his bike, and we had pillaged everything just to be able to buy 3 CDs. Of course, back in those days, games were not on DVDs but on ordinary CDs. So we got the CDs and we went to this pal of mine, I'm not gonna mention his name, and we got the copy of Diablo 2. Right after that, of course, we went for our standard route of getting frozen pizza. I can mention here, back in those days, empty DVDs and empty CDs were a lot of money back then. But we usually had money enough for buying a pack of frozen pizzas with 3 each. And we always had enough money for that.
My wrath is low.
So for that extra expense was a lot back in those days.
We set out in 1 week's time into the desolate sands to search for Pool's hidden archive. None of us had any idea what to expect. How far has Pool's madness driven him? How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
So we got our CDs and we got our pizza, we got our chips, and we went home and we installed the game, and we pretty much played the game until we felt pretty much dead tired around. I don't think we have ever been so tired after playing a game, because we basically were sitting there from Friday afternoon to Saturday morning, actually Sunday morning, sorry. And yeah, we were playing in turns, so he took a level, I took a level, he took a level, and I took a level. And after we got up in the higher levels, of course, it took longer to gain a level. So we decided to do it in time. So he took half an hour, I took half an hour, and we never had a problem, but we had so much fun. I hate those. And when we did that, I don't know how many weekends, but we had fun. So basically, the game itself has given me and my cousin a lot of pleasure in the weekends. And it was first, I think, it was half a year, if not 1 year after I decided to buy the game original, so I could play it online. Oh.
Stones will stop that foul. Bad luck for you, friend.
2 more. And of course, bastard.
Acquire more wrath.
Come on, die. Ooh, a bow! Oh my god. One thing is for sure, my demon hunter is going to be buffed after this with a new bow, unless it's a very crappy bow. But I'm thinking that's going to be upgraded nevertheless. So I've been spending a lot of hours playing. I've never been playing hardcore. And I know you were able to play hardcore in Diablo 2, and I never saw the reason for me to do it back in those days. Because I've never been a serious hardcore gamer, because I have to pay rent and eat. And I know there are certain people who play games for a living. Of course, I would be happy if I could play games and pay my rent, get food on the table. That would be nice. But then again, I like other things than just playing games. I think I mentioned in another video that I like playing games, but I like to do more than just play them. One of them is, for example, this record myself using tools beside playing games. In some way, also it's forcing me to be creative in other ways. Video effects, video setup, how does this function, so I can use it on other stuff than playing. Come on. Yes. So it gives me the ability to learn other programs, to be creative and figure out how does this program function. So I can use it in other areas as well than just gaming. But I was never a hardcore gamer. And sometimes I envy those who are hardcore. But then again, spending time on other stuff and family and friends is also nice. But of course, even you are hardcore, you can, of course, spend time with them as well. But if I got sponsored, upgrade, to play video games, of course.
This cannot be opened yet.
Talk to Adrian. And I think it's also about time now, so I'm gonna see if there's a diary. There's no diary. Let me identify these. See what they bring. Ushkan. Not a bad bow. Almost 100% more damage. Oh, it's my 250. 400. I'm actually gonna try it. I'm gonna sell all of this. No, not over there. So this bow is gonna be saved, and I'm gonna keep these here. So
Back, then you'll never improve.
okay. Well, I thank you for watching.
Leah, are you all right?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
alright.
I think so. I'm sorry to push you like this, but it will all be for the best in the end. I know.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe and leave comments below. And if you don't leave comments, I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. Maybe I should say that every time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So all I'll say is see you later, alligator.